In this video, I'm going to talk about the first step that you can take to create a new relationship with your emotions. Welcome, I'm Sheena Moodliar. I'm a licensed mental health counselor and a certified clinical trauma professional. This channel is for people who want to make sense of their emotions, heal from trauma, and have meaningful connection with their loved ones. So if you've been struggling with emotions and you want to create a new relationship with them, here's the first place you can start. The first place to start is by understanding how they're affecting your life in the first place. Now you might be thinking, Sheena, I'm not really interested in thinking about my problems right now. And I get it. It can be really distressing and discouraging to think about how your emotions are creating problems in your life, especially when you know that all of that's going up inside of your mind. So I want you to take courage and know that the idea here is not to create more distress. The idea here is to take stock of where you're at so that you can chart a course for where you want to go. It's just like when you're starting out on a road trip. In order to reach your destination, you need to not only know where you want to go, but you also need to input your starting point. And so taking stock of how your emotions are affecting your life right now can give you clues as to what kinds of changes you want to make and start to chart a course so that you can be successful creating a new relationship with your emotions. So here's some questions that you can ask yourself to start to make sense of where you're at with them right now. Question number 1. How are my emotions affecting my life right now? Question number 2. What are my emotions keeping me from doing? When I was in college, I lived with 3 roommates, and at the end of each day, we would gather together and we would say a apartment prayer. So we would pray together. And some days, because of my overwhelming emotions, I would actually find it difficult to come out of my room and join them. I would hear them out in the hallway laughing and talking about their day. And for whatever reason, it was just difficult for me to transition from what I was doing into that space. And so at the time, my emotions were actually keeping me from being able to do something that I really wanted to do, which was to engage with my roommates and have meaningful prayer with them. Are there things in your life like that where your emotions are keeping you from doing? If so, I would encourage you to get out a piece of paper and a pencil and write those things down. Another question you could ask yourself is, what do I not do in my life because I'm afraid of feeling uncomfortable? Write down your answers to that question as well. And then the last question is a little bit different, but a really useful one. Answer this question. If I wasn't struggling so much with my emotions, what would I rather be doing? So write your answers down to these questions, and then the next step from here is to think about, where do I want to go from here? What do I want to be different in my life? So I'm going to put a link in the description below that will take you to another video that will talk about how to start to set some goals for yourself. So please go and check that out check that out next. And I really appreciate you being here today. Thank you so much for trusting me in this part of your healing journey. And I hope to see you again soon in another video.